It's day one of the mother of all film festivals. Highlighting women filmmakers, the 68th Cannes Film Festival kicks off with a buzz surrounding films by Mei Wen, see Mon Hua, and by Valerie Donzelli, see Marguerite and Julian. Both films are in the running for the coveted Palme d'Or. Natalie Portman's directorial debut, A Tale of Love and Darkness, is being shown in the festival's special screening section. Emmanuel Bercot's French social drama Standing Tall, featuring Catherine Deneuve, opens the festival's ecstatic atmosphere. 18 films from such notable filmmakers as Denis Villeneuve, Todd Haynes, Hou Hsiao-hsien, Matteo Garrone, Jacques Audiard, and Yorgos Lanthimos will vie for blessings from this year's jury, as led by jury presidents Joel and Ethan Cohen. This year's eclectic jury includes Rossi de Palma, Sophie Marceau, Sienna Miller, Rokia Traore, Guillermo del Toro, Xavier Dolan, and Jake Gyllenhaal. As is de rigueur for the festival on the Riviera, sex and lust are recurring themes. Gaspar Noé's 3D film Love sports one of the raciest posters in recent memory, with its depiction of a saliva-dripping three-way kiss between two women and a man. Love will be shown in the festival's midnight screening program. Paolo Sorrentino's main competition film Youth stars Michael Caine as a retired orchestra conductor on vacation in an alpine resort where people go to regain or flaunt their youth. On day 3, the 68th Festival du Cannes has shifted into high gear. Emmanuel Bercot's opening film, Standing Tall, set a serious tone for a festival of high expectations. Ravenous cinephiles stand in long queues to catch what they hope will be one of the festival winners. Priorities slip as rumors of a particular film's merits spread like pollen among critics. Still, you go by instincts. I'm skipping the latest from Woody Allen and Gus Van Sant in favor of the films I anticipate most. High on my list of films to see are Justin Kurzel's adaptation of Macbeth, starring Marion Cotillard and Michael Fassbender as Lady and Lord Macbeth. Asif Kapadia's Amy Winehouse documentary, Amy, promises to shed light on the gifted singer's tragic life. Barbette Schroeder's first film in 7 years, Amnesia, is loosely based on his expatriate mother. I made it a point to see Matteo Garrone's competition film Tale of Tales, which is muddled yet delightfully grotesque, ribald, and opulent. His warped fairy tale triptych isn't winning any awards in Cannes, but it breathes with the cinematic madness of Ken Russell. Shown in the Cannes Classics section, Rialto Pictures' magnificent 4K restoration of Orson Welles' The Third Man characterizes the importance of film restoration in keeping such masterpieces alive. Just as I predicted, the latest films from Woody Allen and Gus Van Sant bombed on the Croisette worse than Spike Lee's last flick, even if French journalists still insist on fawning over them as if every movie they make was something special. Perhaps it's time for Cannes to finally quit with its knee-jerk method of automatically putting their films into the festival. On a better, albeit minor key note, Asif Kapadia's Amy Winehouse documentary has turned into the must-see film in Cannes. Although stuck in the same voiceover-only format that Kapadia used for his memorable doc Senna, and missing a few key video elements referred to but not shown in the film, Amy is a devastating look at how some of the people closest to her contributed to the singer-songwriter's untimely demise. Italian critical darling director and actor Nanni Moretti made a splash with his competition film Mia Madre, a poised, self-reflexive character study of Margherita, an Italian film director struggling with the pending death of her mother while directing a film plagued by an out-of-control American actor, brilliantly played for comic relief by John Turturro. Margherita Bai is Italy's version of Annette Bening. Her understated performance speaks volumes about the dualities of human nature. It's still too soon to nail down the thematic thread that connects the films in this year's festival, but rampant unemployment is clearly a component. Cannes has crossed over the mid-festival hump, commonly referred to as the wall, that sends many a journalist into an extended period of sleep to allow his or her brain time to escape from the overstimulation that seeing too many films in close proximity can cause. Todd Haynes' exquisite adaptation of Patricia Highsmith's 1952 novel, The Price of Salt, set a high watermark for the films in competition. At the moment, Haynes' lush and provocative picture is the one to beat. Carol is an opposite-sex companion piece to Haynes' self-penned 50s-era homosexual drama Far From Heaven. Think of Carol as Farther From Heaven, where his former film was a Douglas Sirk-inspired time capsule of autumnal Connecticut. Carol asserts wintry Manhattan thematic motifs through the clothing, manners, and simmering desires of its would-be lesbian lovers. Cate Blanchett's Carol Aird is in the midst of a divorce for which her husband Harge, played by Kyle Chandler, seeks sole custody of their young daughter Riley when she meets and passively stalks Therese, played by Rooney Mara, a department store sales clerk. Blanchett and Mara deliver spellbinding performances teeming with subtle interplay and erotic tension. Here is a film that doesn't need any awards to stake out its worthiness. That said, awards of some variety will surely follow. Alice Winokur's Un Certain Regard entry Maryland, starring Diane Kruger and Matthias Schoenaerts, proved a disappointment, even if the film's director, cast, and crew enlivened the audience inside the Palais Debussy Auditorium. Peter Docter's ingenious animated film Inside Out was an instant crowd pleaser in the midst of an international festival being visited upon by the 4K restoration ghost of Orson Welles, vis-a-vis a celebration of the 100 years since Welles' birth. As we approach the big award ceremony, a horse race has broken out between Todd Haynes' exceptional period lesbian drama Carol and Paolo Sorrentino's magnificent Fellini-esque ode to life and love, Youth. Competition films that could come into the running include Hao Xiaoshen's The Assassin, Jacques Audiard's Dupin, Guillaume Niclot's Valley of Love, starring Gerard Depardieu and Isabelle Huppert, and Justin Kurzel's Macbeth, which features David Thewlis. Apart from the festival's non-competition opener Standing Tall by Emmanuelle Bercot, films by women have not lived up to expectations. Valerie Donzelli's Marguerite and Julian hit the Croisette with a thud, as did May Wen's competition entry Mon Roi. Even Natalie Portman's A Tale of Love and Darkness failed to impress. Bucking the trend was Amy Berg's overwhelming documentary An Open Secret about Hollywood's systemic sexual abuse of child actors. Naturally, male filmmakers flopped too. With his underdeveloped film The Lobster, Yorgos Lanthimos remains stuck in a void of remedial social satire from which he may never escape. Apichatpong Weerasethakul seems unwilling or unable to move beyond the film festival circuit. His film Cemetery of Splendor is nothing new, or even very entertaining for that matter. Gaelic director Stéphane Brisé turned in a mediocre effort of social realism with The Measure of a Man, while his French-Canadian compatriot Denis Villeneuve fared little better with Sicario, a film that wants to be a political thriller but doesn't know how. Under clear skies and with Ingrid Bergman's iconic image overlooking Hollywood on the Riviera, Cannes bestowed its coveted awards on the performances and films it thought most worthy. Most surprising was the jury prize going to Yorgos Lanthimos for his disappointing satire, The Lobster. Cate Blanchett was left out in the cold for her impressive performance in Todd Haynes' Carol. However, her co-star, Rooney Mara, shared the Best Actress prize with Emmanuelle Bercot for her performance in May Wen's Mon Roi. Without further ado, I'll let the awards speak for themselves. Here are the award winners for the 68th Cannes Film Festival. Congratulations to all the winners, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next year in Cannes.